Welcome back to this channel. I'm Noe Rose. Before all of this, I spent years as a mental health therapist studying people, emotions, the quiet things we don't always say out loud. 3 master's degrees later, I understood people, but I didn't fully understand myself. And yet, since I was a little girl watching Ushuaïa Nature, a French show that's the equivalent to National Geographic, I dreamed of seeing the world for myself. So I followed that feeling, and somewhere along the way, travel stopped being about going somewhere new and became a way of coming back to myself. And maybe that's why what I value most isn't just places, but the connections we make along the way, especially with women across cultures, generations, and stories. Because those connections, they stay with you. So this isn't just about where I go, it's about what I find along the way. In my last vlog, I spent my days chasing some of Busan's hidden trails, 4 hikes tucked away from the crowds, cliffs, coastal paths, quiet places where the city slowly disappears, and you're left with nothing but the sound of the ocean and your own thoughts. It wasn't just about the views, it was about that feeling, the kind you only get when you step away from everything, and finally have space to hear yourself again. And somewhere in all of that, something started to shift. I just checked into the Fairfield Marriott Busan in Haeundae, and this is what my room looks like. I got a king-size junior suite. I think that's what I got. It's not very roomy, but it's very space effective. It's clean. And let's see what views I'm supposed to have city views. Yes, so these are my views. And with the construction site across the street, so the windows do not stay clean. But hey, it's not like I'm staying in the room the entire time. Since I'm seriously just steps away from the beach, that's where I'll be spending my time. What is this? Light. And let there be light. Pretty cool. And you have all the outlets there. Cute little corner. It's cozy actually. And is the shower area. See, very nice. That's the tour. Today is my last day in Haeundae before heading out to Ulsan. I didn't really have a plan, just a direction. And if you're wondering about Serena, well, she was working most of the time, but whenever she could, she'd join me. For a walk, a meal, a moment, I invited her to join me at any time. And without really planning it, we became good friends. That's something I've learned traveling solo. You leave space for people to enter your story exactly when they're meant to. So I took a K-ride and followed the coast out toward Gijang. I came here for something very specific. A statue that used to sit right by the water. But it's gone now. It broke recently. And for a moment, I felt that quiet disappointment, like I came all this way for something that wasn't there. But then, I looked around, and my mind was blown. Because the truth is, it was never really about the statue. It was about this. The ocean stretching endlessly in front of you, the wind, the stillness, that feeling of being exactly where you're supposed to be, even when things don't go as planned. Places like this cafe, the Chaplin Café, just don't need much explanation. Chaplin Chaplin Café sits right on the edge of the water, almost like it was placed here to slow you down. It's inspired by Charlie Chaplin, and I'm a huge fan ever since I was little. Playful in name, but what stays with you is in the theme. It's the view and the ambiance. The kind of place where time stretches a little, where you sit a bit longer than you planned and realize maybe you didn't come here for what you thought you did. Funny how something missing can lead you to what was always meant to be seen. This little town of Gijang feels different from the city, of course. It's quieter, more grounded, a place shaped by the sea, by fishermen, by tides. Fishing villages line the coast, anchovies drying in the sun, generations built around tides that don't wait for anyone. And then there are the women. For centuries, along Korea's southern coast, women divers, the Haeundae, also exist here, not just in Jeju, have gone beneath the surface without oxygen, harvesting what the ocean gives. No tanks, no shortcuts. Just breath, strength, and trust in the water. Even if you don't see them here today, you feel that presence, that quiet resilience, like the land itself carries their story. So I started walking, because that's usually when things begin to make sense, when there's nothing left to distract you but your own thoughts and the sound of your steps. I am right now in the town of Jukseong, another cute coastal little town, fisherman's town, and not far from here is another town known for being a famous film set. So, and also famous for its women divers population. And it feels like I'm in one of those K-dramas, you know, like Hometown Cha-Cha.
Correction, it's Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha.
Which, by the way, I'm going to go to. If not tomorrow, the day after. No, not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, probably. Wow, I arrived right on time. Right when the light changed. This place is called Jukseong Dream Open Set. It was built for a Korean drama, Dream. But like a lot of film locations in Korea, it didn't just stay a set, it became something else. Now it just exists here, quietly, like a scene waiting to happen. And in that moment, I didn't feel like a set anymore. It felt real. So this place was actually built for a Korean drama called Dream. A story about ambition, about people who fall and find a way to rise again. It follows characters chasing success, losing everything, and being forced to rebuild not just their lives, but who they are. And maybe that's why this place stayed, because it doesn't just feel like a set, it feels like a reminder that sometimes the path forward only reveals itself after everything else falls away. And standing here, watching the light change, the people really enjoying the spot, it felt like I had walked into something that was never really just a scene, but a moment waiting to be lived. I met this woman who came all the way from Seoul just to see it. She had recently watched the series with her granddaughter, and ever since then, she's been wanting to come see this place. And finally, she's on vacation, and she drove her car all the way here to be able to come and see the set with her granddaughter. I thought that was the sweetest thing. Just a little further up, I found this small pagoda, simple, quiet, almost hidden, the kind of place you don't go looking for but somehow end up needing. Local, just in my own K-drama, waiting for the bus at 8 o'clock at night because the little town where I was before, there was no K-ride, which, by the way, while I'm here, I might as well tell you about K-ride. So K-ride is the Kakao version. It's basically the Korean version of Uber, even though there's Uber here, but Uber is still more expensive than K-ride. So K.Ride is an excellent app. It operates just like Uber, but it's way cheap. It's insane. Today, from the hotel in Haeundae to the Chaplin, as a tribute to Charlie Chaplin, because the owner is a fan. So am I. So I wanted to go there. It was actually worth it because the little town over was so cute and had a film set. And from there, I tried to get a K-ride for half an hour there was just no K ride around. Thank God there's a bus. So I took the bus and I'm riding the bus back to Haeundae. It's actually very easy with Naver. So that's what you want. You want to download K ride, Naver, and that's pretty much all you need. And once you get here, you want to get yourself the EZL card, which is good for bus, train. I feel like I could fully move here now, except that, I still need to learn the language. So next week I'm going to Lexi's language school. No, that's not my bus. My bus arrives in 5 minutes. And I will be able to decide when to start school, which I'm really excited. I'm going to sign up for the 10-week program. It's like inside. I'm not sure what time I should have looked before I started filming, but I was gonna order a K ride from here because there's a little bit more of a civilization. But I decided no, it's so fun to ride the bus, so I'm gonna keep riding the bus. This lady came and sat next to me and turned on the fan. Because there's a fan at each stop. By the time I made it back, the city felt different, or maybe I did. After days like this, even something as simple as dinner feels like part of the experience. Wow.
돈가스 소스. 네. 근데 이렇게 됐다.
Okay. Oh, that looks so good. So I kept walking one last time along the water, drawn by something I couldn't really explain. And then I found her, sitting there between land and sea, like she belonged to both. I didn't plan this day. I didn't expect anything from it. And maybe that's why it gave me everything. I came here alone, but I didn't leave the same.